I'll be going now, unless you need anything else. Do you want me to bring you something to eat?
No. No, thank you. I'll see you in the morning.
Proconsul, may we speak?
How did you get in here?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sub-Commander Kiana, and I represent certain individuals interested in the future of the Romulan people.
Don't patronize me. You mean the Tal Shiar.
If you want to be blunt, yes.
What do you want, Sub-Commander?
An agreement that will benefit us both. You agree to allow us to advise you on the governing of this colony, and in return we will do all we can to assist you with any complications that may arise.
You want to play Kingmaker. I'm no king, and deals made in the dark never end well. If you want to open negotiations, contact my office during business hours.
You know as well as I do that would be pointless. There's too much bad blood, and the Federation and the Klingons would never agree. I'd be lucky to leave the negotiations alive. Hakiv's death and the disappearance of the Empress has left my organization at loose ends. The Tal Shiar needs a strong leader. You have the trust of the Klingons, Starfleet, the Remans. Just imagine what you could do with our help.
Are you trying to bribe me?
Merely presenting options. A wise man would see that this is his best, his only option.
I was instructed by the wisest of men, Sub-Commander. Spock taught me that openness and truth have more power than secrets. I want all Romulans to unite, even the Tal Shiar. But it can only happen in the light of day.
I'll give you time to reconsider. We have similar goals to time. You want to rebuild Romulan power. So do we. Think about it. We will speak again.
Computer, give me everything we have on the Tal Shiar.
I visited Detan for the third and final time, Commander. He still worships the Vulcan's memory. He will not see reason.
For your assistance.
He is only one man, however. If misfortune were to befall him, perhaps his replacement would be more accommodating.
I have no interest in making martyrs, Sub-Commander. Attacking Detan directly would be yet another distraction from the real issues on this world. In this case, some assistance may be required. You understand the situation. Detan and his people are intractable. I need you to show them the error of their ways.
I don't need someone like you to explain things. Do you remember our agreement?
Continue to assist us, and you'll have your pick of the hunting grounds. The best and most powerful trophies will be yours.
I expect something better than that grunting beast by the river.
Of course.
It is done. Starfleet and the Klingons will be our prey. Once they are gone, Detan and his followers will be yours to command.
We have the strength now.
With the help of Starfleet and the Empire, we could destroy what's left of the Tal Shiar. We would be safe. We would be free.
There are too few of us left to fight amongst ourselves. Military action should be our last option.
I don't see how talking to them will be enough. But I'm a warrior, not a politician. If my people are to find a home here, there must be a leader capable of building a new future, of looking past our differences to find harmony. You are that leader, Ditan.
Since I was a child, hiding in the sewers of the capital with the reunificationists, I have worked toward the day when the Romulans would once again walk beside their Vulcan brothers and sisters. Before that can happen, we need to rebuild. We need a home to replace what was lost, to see past our grief and find acceptance. We need to reconcile with the Remans and end the centuries of strife and oppression. The fate of both our peoples rests here. We either create a new homeworld out of the ashes, or we wither and die. Thank you for agreeing to assist us. I'm grateful that both the Federation and the Empire have temporarily put aside their differences to help create a new Romulus. This proves that unification is possible, both for my people and for yours. We're building a new home here. Romulans and Remans can't continue on like nothing has changed. Everything is different. We are a changed people. The loss of Romulus wounded us greatly. But that wound will not be fatal. There is a great deal of work to do before we can truly call this our new home. But with your help, I know Mold Rihan, or New Romulus in your language, will someday be as great as what we lost. Kylor is in charge of the staging area. He can give you more information about what we need. There's much to do, and little time. We left our first home to remain free. We lost our adopted home to treachery. May this world be the home we have sought for so long, a place where our descendants can live in peace.
Hey everybody, this is Alchemist, and this is Star Trek Online, Rise of the Redshirt, and we are on New Romulus. Admiral Valoth is in the correct Starfleet duds, and as a whole, this whole area looks a lot better than I remember already. Like, I don't remember this being here, this big thing on the steps to the capital city, I guess you would call it, of New Romulus, or Malrihan, as it is also referred to. I don't remember this being there. This must be something added for Legacy of Romulus. I do hope that's not Ditan. No, that is in fact Ambassador Spock. There is a Spock statue with an Idic symbol with Romulan wings and a quote by Spock on the new Romulan homeworld. Hell has frozen over. I have literally not been here since I first did New Romulus. Like, I just have not been here in years. So this is my first time seeing this zone in a very long time. Like the furthest I've come to actually coming to New Romulus is going to the embassy, because we have a fleet embassy. That's it! That's the closest I've gone. I've never even set foot outside the doors. Also, some of the cutscenes that happen here look a lot better than they used to. That might be because my old PC was not very good, you know, or at least it was not nearly as good as the one I have now. New Romulus works a bit differently. These missions are like, were sort of like short quests that you would get from proceeding through the New Romulus reputation. Like getting access to tiers would give you a short mission and a cutscene, which is something that they have not really done. The cutscene, sure. Most of the time nowadays, it's just, you proceeded to the reputation tier. Oh, well, you go to Deep Space Nine, you get yourself some flavor text. Good job. That's it. You know, you can read up on like how big Sloot Admiral Lead has been to make her way up the ranks, which is canon, by the way. Go ahead, read those. I almost call them dev blogs on in like ops, but that's basically what they are. They're the dev blogs. They're basically voiced dev blogs. Let's be frank. Let's be candid. So yeah, all of these are unlocked already, and you can do them at any time, which I intend to do. They're not available at all through the episode interface, which is odd, but they're not technically episodes, so meh. They are short missions, and they are usually available by talking to somebody standing near one of these inverted arrows. One of these marks here. There's about 5 of them? There's 4 or 5. Let's see. 2... 4. No, there's 4. There's 4 of them. There's 4 of them because I think one of them does double duty. I think the one down here in the crater does double duty. I think, anyways. I could be wrong. So, we're going to do this. What we're going to do, how we're going to handle this, is I'm going to do, in this episode, we're going to do the, I guess the loading dock, you could call it, for the staging area. There's like a shuttle bay inside this. We're going to do that first, then we're going to do the mountain pass. And next time, we're going to do the Pejos crater and this thing right here. Yes, because one of these is a cutscene. I remember now. What in the hell is going on behind me? Jesus. I remember because one of these was just a cutscene that you got. And you had to go all the way back through the final area to get to it. I remember this now, because they send you back into, like, the last area. It's that area at the beginning of Sphere of Influence. That gate. This is where you discovered that gate that they're about to open. This is where it is. So, yeah, one of those actually pulls double duty. So it's actually, well, it's like 5 tiers. It's actually more like 4 missions. And one of them just gets sort of an extra cutscene at the end. And that's pretty much it. You may notice I have already begun getting a bit artistic with the cutscenes because they're fairly... Like, you would just unlock a cutscene, and then you could go view it at any time, and they don't really play at all when you're in these... Like, they're basically like recordings you can, like, watch when you're, like, in these areas, and I'm basically just trying to seed them through the new Romulus stuff, generally in the order in which they may have happened. You know, as opposed to just, like, running down a hallway and saying, okay, here's the cutscene you get when you do the things, and, like, triggering it. I'm going to try to insert them where they would logically have happened. So first off, we're going to go, and this is where they bring back Madron. I was about to say Hadron, but he's the guy at Deep Space Nine. And we got somebody here. We got Andre. Hello, Andre of English Federation Force. He's probably here. He's not a commander, he's a fleet admiral. But he may be doing this for the first time. I do not know. He might have a show of his own. In which case, I wish you good luck, Andre. And, many failures, as things you are good at go horribly wrong just because you have recording software. It's fun. We're all here to have fun. Welcome, Admiral. Do you wish to enter? Let's see. Lieutenant Tenanga? Tenanga, yeah. Lieutenant Tenanga in the warehouse has contacted me. The colony is having supply issues, and the source of them may be a Ferengi contractor they hired to manage the supply lines. We think having a neutral party like you would help diffuse the conflict. Would you be willing to sort this out? And for doing this, you do not get a lockbox, because those didn't exist yet. You do get a new Romulus Mark package with daily bonus marks, which is, I say, much better than a lockbox. At least it gives you dilithium. So we're going to take our Senator Away team. Might swap Ren out for Hunter, because I do recall these get kind of hairy. You know, we might bring Ike in. You never know when you need a combat dinosaur. Just saying. Of course, 8's the first officer, so she's still with the ship. That's her job, is to keep an eye on the ship and keep it in one piece. I think we got a good team here. Weird stutters aside. Hello, Lieutenant. Also, no voice acting in any of these. Well, the cutscene at the end of the 4th one, but that's another episode. See? Jolon True, we appreciate you taking an interest in our affairs. Right now, we're having a supply problem. There's a Ferengi trader here named Madron who seems quite capable of making a profit, but less than capable of keeping an accurate track of our shipments. I've tried talking to him, but he seems to treat any conversation as a type of negotiation, and I'm hesitant to escalate this problem to... Yes, that's right. Escalate this problem to Detan's attention. That's an odd way of saying it. Kylor suggested that we use a third party to help us work on a solution. Would you be willing to speak to him on our behalf? Maybe you could get through to him. Of course, I'll let you know what we find. I should go. We'll talk later. Yellow! What the hell was that? The lighting is freaking out. The lighting engine is freaking out. The lighting engine is freaking out. Generally, the lighting in New Romulus seems to have been really, really heavily upgraded from the last time I was here. Okay. Oh, hi, Madron. Brief time no see. Hey, I'm back.
You again? Last time I saw you, I had a sweet little mining business on Hifar, and some information brokering on the side. Now, all of that's gone. The mine, the intel, everything. I'm lucky I still have a tooth sharp enough. Get out before I call security.
Oh, don't worry. I brought Starfleet security with me, Madron. Say hi to Hunter. We came to talk to you about some irregularities with your supply manifests.
Let me guess. Lieutenant Tenenga's complaining again. I stand by my paperwork and my inventory. It's not my fault if the Romulans can't count. They don't have the lobes for business. Look, you can review the cargo manifests yourself and match them to the supplies in the crates. But I'm sure a big, important Starfleet officer like yourself has more important things to do. If you want to bother with it, though, knock yourself out. The terminals in the warehouse have the manifests, and the crates are nearby. I'd help you check, but I have real work to do. Oh, and don't mind the Orions. They're subcontractors working for me. Lots of willing hands to help, if you know what I mean.
I'll do that. That doesn't seem like a really good answer to what he just said. It seems like a really good answer to the window that just went to the previous dialogue window, but okay. I'll check your stuff. Also, just back away. Back away from the broken character animations and all the broken cutscenes of this game. Some of these cutscenes are just gonna be super weird, and that's because Cryptic has done something on the back end to just generally mess them all up. So, I remember the guys in here being a real threat once upon a time. Like, they would kick your ass. So, we're a long ways down that power creep from then, so we'll see how long I last. Because I remember getting my ass kicked in here. Pretty sure I had a nanopulse then, too. Although I don't know if I made a lot of use of it yet. Okay, I downloaded a cargo manifest. Go me! Don't mind me, fellas. Just checking your stuff. Nothing here. I'm sure you're all law-abiding citizens. of wherever the hell you're from. Download the manifest and then compare them to cargo. Okay. Thought for a moment I still had to download them, but no, you have to download and then compare them. Captain, the manifest says this crate is supposed to contain industrial energy cells, but all I see are some self-stealing stem bolts. Self-stealing, even! I mean, how do they even do that? They just get up and walk away. According to the manifest, this is supposed to be a 3-month supply of supplies. What? This is supposed to be a 3-month supply of supplies. Soren doesn't know what the fuck. A 3-month supply of supplies? Is it a 3-month supply of 3-month supplies? Is it a supply of 3-month supplies? 4 supplies? To supply somebody with supplies? It's just one. Just once. This is not the first time. There's been lots of redundancy in Star Trek Online's dialogue. You don't need to use it multiple times. Generally, as a rule of thumb, when you write dialogue, say it out loud first. Trust me. Say it out loud. Just say it. And if it can sound natural coming out of your mouth, that's how a person might talk. There's exceptions, of course. Like very few people could rattle off the constant Japanese that they're saying, and that's how Kate Mulgrew described it. That's exactly the way she described it. In fact, the Technobabble in Voyager is is it even possible for me to learn this Japanese overnight? That's not a direct quote, but that's damn close. Like sometimes you just can't wrap your mouth around the ridiculousness that comes out of people's mouths in Star Trek. Fair enough. But if you can say we're going to need X amount of kph of delta V in order to begin pushing the asteroid, and it sounds natural, that's probably how people talk. A 3-month supply of supplies will get you weird looks. Supplies have been supplied by people who supply supplies for the science teams working in the Atlas, but half of these boxes are empty. Okay, nobody's attacking me yet, so I haven't pissed them off. That's good. Let's see, divert comet from Republic planet. See, I'm helping you. I'm helping you. Gonna help you out with that comet there. It's what I do. I think I can refine some more shit. Not much, but some. The lighting engine is flipping out. It is tripping balls. This is probably one of the older maps in the game by this point. I downloaded the cargo manifest. It's right over here. Old uniforms. Why would anyone keep these in a box marked River Pig Chow? Acknowledged. Acknowledged. I am Captain Tron 500. I am Cyberdyne Systems Model T800. I am Cyberdyne Systems Model T801. Acknowledged. I am a frackin' toaster, acknowledged. Non-canon, he is not a toaster. This isn't dilithium ore. These manifests are completely wrong. If it was dilithium ore, could I have it? Because god damn. I think this was after dilithium ore existed, though. I think this was after. In fact, I know it was after because me, Andrew, Grant and Dees did a roundtable on Legacy of Romulus. And I remember all of us were pissed off at the dilithium changes then. Ah, memory, see? Memory is the key. And I have it. Yes. This crate is supposed to contain construction supplies, but it's empty. I think by this point, you could really you really should have just been allowed to go, okay, I get it. Instead of having to run back and forth across the map and dude, this place is awfully Disney World with its layout. That's very intentionally done. Like lots of like cramped spaces forcing you to like move around in lots of really sort of odd like directions to navigate it, just to sort of pad the length of the mission by forcing you to move. Like to move in a very odd, not really effective or efficient way to get through a room. Who made these manifests? This isn't entertainment supplies. It's scrap hull plating from old shuttles. Mandarin. Entertainment provisions, my ass. We all know what the entertainment provisions are. Al Rivera has told us. Sit down. Get in your chair. I have words for you. How dare you deprive the Romulans of their hookers and blow?
So, you checked the manifests and the crates, and they don't match up. I knew I should have gone with you. Then I could have explained that the more valuable supplies are in a secure storage unit. You can't be too careful, you know. Someone might be trying to steal something. Here, let me open the secure area. It's at the far end of the warehouse.
For your sake, I hope you're telling the truth. He's not. You should know that he's not. This should really be optional trusting him at this point. Because you know you can't trust him. The dude damn near led you into like a Tal Shiar base and left you there to die. He didn't like do it physically. He sure as hell didn't warn you about what you'd be walking into down there, and he sure as hell knew it was. Well, this doesn't look like a trap at all. You couldn't just leave well enough alone, could you? I should have known your type were all meddlers. Now you've gone and upset my Herogen friends, and they want to have a discussion with you. Enjoy. Enjoy. Enjoy kicks. Enjoy nanopulse. Enjoy grenade. Enjoy my ship's phasers up your ass. Thank you, Ike. Oh, and enjoy Hordas. All the Hordas. And the Hordas have comm badges. That's great. They have comm badges. I love it. Starfleet Hordas. Rock monsters from space. I'm gonna kick you in the face. I'm gonna throw a grenade at the rest of you. Can't trap me. Okay, if I could lock onto you, that'd be great. Thank you. Oh, you do not. You kick me, I'll pass it on to one of your friends. Oh, shit! Ike has like fucking Starship phaser arrays, and he ain't afraid to use them. That's right, hunters. I have a combat dinosaur. The hell do you have? I have a Horta. Okay. I laugh at your minigun. Oh shit! Hirogen. Okay, this is about the point where things were beginning to get hairy. Oh shit. Where the fuck is Lima? Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta find Lima or we are dead. She's down here. Oh shit! Oh, resurrect Lima! Oh, I'ma die, fuck! That's okay. Cause I'll rise again, motherfucker! Paradox corrective for the win! And then I died! Son of a bitch! Ike, if you want to rain down some lightning, now's the time. Yeah, we'll see how long these guys can hold out. Yeah, Ike's dead. Ike's down. Yeah, that's it. Hunter's down. Soren is... There's my Horta! Get him, Horta! Oh, the Horta's gone. This is over. Yeah. So, yeah, this is still quite ridiculous. Even as ridiculously... I mean, I can summon phaser fire from a starship, and these guys are still plenty ridiculous. It's not that they're hard on their own, it's just that there's so damn many of them. You're basically fighting the entire map here. So, yeah, be prepared for one hell of a fight. I'm gonna do the smart thing now and actually shoot at them. Yeah. When you're actually using a phaser rifle, this fight goes a lot. And now they're summoning all the Hortas. Come on. Yeah. Turns out, when you're just using a ranged weapon and not wading into the middle of a massive clusterfuck like a dumbass, you can actually handle the room fairly easily. Wow! That's amazing! I wish I'd known that before I acted like an idiot. And gotten my party wiped. Best captain ever! Oh, hey, Madrin. I got a few words I want to have with you. Okay, it looks like Madrin escaped to a secret passage. He's probably on his way to a shuttle right now. We have to stop him. I'm going to download this encrypted data. I've downloaded one encrypted data. I think that's... you turn that in for a DOF mission. Of course, now that I'm not fighting the entire friggin' map, I should be able to deal with Madrin's guards. Madrin's guards. This is in short order. No, there's still a shitload of them. I had no choice. The Telshar is controlling my family. Well, they have my assets, and Latinum is more Well, they have their assets. Have my assets, and Latinum is like family to a Ferengi. Please, have mercy on a humble businessman. No. Oh no, my personal shields. Oh no, look at all the damage we're gonna do to you now. Oh no, look this, I have target optics on. Now you all die. Okay, I don't know if my weapon's not firing or what. Yeah, sure, thanks. 75 Romulan marks, yes. I think it's 10 is like the usual going rate. Ah! Whatever the hell that was. Exit the warehouse. I don't know if there's a bunch of dudes. I don't know if there's a bunch of dudes in here. Yeah, there's a bunch of dudes in there. They can live. I'm not here to massacre everybody. I'm just here to, like, do a job. Well, this is new Romulus, so you're out of luck. Alright, so I don't even think there's a turn-in for them. Yeah, there isn't even a turn-in for them. So, I think this is where you, like, go for the encrypted data. Research history of New Romulus. Rewards, Romulan marks. Data chip. Requires New Romulus research. Historical information. I don't know what that... I think that gives you, like, historical stuff for your, like, your logs? Oh, yeah, the last days of the day ones. So, let's see, day ones. Yeah, I only have 2 of these. So, yeah, this is, like, back when they still did lore. This is like way back from when they still did lore in these. So you would get like these logs that would give you like the last days of the day ones, and they like give you a little bit of lore on them. And I remember some of these were like fairly lengthy. Also, you can add your own logs. Like nobody uses this. Nobody used this. But you can actually create your own logs. Supplemental logs and like captain's logs. And nobody ever used this, at least not that I know of. Maybe you did, or maybe somebody you know did. Most of my role-playing happened like in a notebook, but, you know, like mapping out who these characters were and such. But I wish they used this more, and I wish they made this a lot easier to navigate. Like, you got a drop down, which will, you know, like, you got an accolade, or, yeah, and that's where the last days of the day ones is under. Let's see, and I feel fine. Survived the Battle of Procyon 5. You know, activity, mission stuff, you know, it's, like, I wish they made it more, kind of like a codex, you know, like, especially with, like, the dev blogs. Like that's how you could do it. You can make sort of the log system into an in-game codex, and like have the dev blogs available, kind of like Memory Alpha is, because Memory Alpha in Star Trek is sort of like the central hub of the LCARS network. So just have like Memory Alpha accessible from this journal menu, and you could look up things at Memory Alpha, like lore that you've unlocked for New Romulus, for example. Captain's logs from various players, if they've allowed their logs to be readable. You know, you could do that sort of stuff. You know, and that would actually, if your logs were readable, you could actually do something with this system. Because that's why nobody's really used it, is I don't know if you can actually read other people's logs. And that sucks! Like, I want to be able to read, like, obviously I gotta be careful, because some people are into some weird shit, but I gotta, you know, I want to be able to read, like, the sort of, like, the things that people have created. Like, that would be awesome. And I just don't see that. I don't see it happening. So, Vastum Peaks. So, these, oh, that's right. I can put waypoints in this game. So Vastum Peaks, I think I'm going to go... How much distance do I cover? Let's see, 717. Ah, I might as well. We might as well, we'll trek to the next one. Pun not intended. or intended. Whichever you prefer. So we got some Klingons. So yeah, New Romulus, I really like this map. Like, it's a bigger map than Nimbus, and you are required to, like, run across it, but you have transporters. That's what these diamonds are. Those are transporters that allow you to get from place to place faster. So you don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just showing this area off. Yeah, we can just follow the road. But, so while you're still on foot, and it still would be nice to have an Argo buggy, damn, I mean, come on, this is a big map. But it's still, you have like a mountainous area, you got like the riverbed, you got some like groves and caves and ruins and a forest. This whole map is much more feature-rich and more visually interesting. And you got like this great sky, like a moon right over there, like the fucking terrifying like radiation plumes in the sky. You know, this is a much more visually interesting map than Nimbus ever was. So it's a lot less boring to slog through than Nimbus, and it's a lot prettier to look at, and it's great. I just wish I had an Argo buggy to drive through this with. That's why the Argo buggy makes sense. Is you would like logically want to have like a mode of land transport. Sometimes there's just places that shuttlecraft cannot reach. You know, like, you gotta think that it's gotta be resource intensive to like constantly like use shuttlecraft, and you've only got a limited supply of them. Like, eventually you're gonna need to get somewhere across land, and you're either not gonna have a shuttlecraft or not gonna be able to spare the fuel or like what have you. So you're gonna want like some means of like land access to where you're going. So if you want to go into the mountain area, you gotta talk to this guy. Welcome. What are you buying? Glad you can make it. We've pinpointed the location of a communications array used by the Tal Shiar. They're using a lot of people to protect it, so it has to be important to their efforts here. It might even be their link to their leaders. Sometimes the best course is the most direct one. If we take out that array, it should strike a major blow against the Tal Shiar here. If we can just get a little breathing room, we can build up the colony enough that they will no longer be a threat to us. And you get another mark package, and some dilithium ore. 720 dilithium for this brief mission. That's plus some Romulan marks. That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's like, that is begin the mountain instance. I'd rather run up to it, thank you. I want to see if I can just run up to it and enter. What's up? Can I just run into it? I can. No, I can't. Shit. Alright, so... we'll bring Ren. I brought Ren last time. When I was testing this. This is the one I tested on. I don't remember it looking quite so misty last time. Like, it looks a lot better than it did the last time I played this. Alright. Standard away party. Let's go. Oh, hello, Tal Shiar. We come in peace, shoot to kill!
Defending the array is our top priority.
Is it? I don't know what the slide was about there. Roll! Thank you. Ah, stuck.
Search the areas for intruders. They can't be far.
So, I'm pretty sure these encrypted data logs are for a DOF assignment, but I don't remember which one. Oh, new Romulus research! That's right, it was that chick before. Okay. Alright, so this is something you gotta remember to do. There's some Romulan prisoners here. Can't have that. Gotta free the Romulans. That I'd never get free. Well, now you are, sir! The joke is on you. I've disabled the communications array. Intruder alert. Unauthorized access and communications array detected. You don't know the half of it. So... I am dying! What the fuck is that? What the hell hit me? Something was really eating at me. Damn. That wasn't Thaleron, because if it was Thaleron, I'd be dead.
Defending the array is our top priority.
Oh, hi, Kestrel. I think. In case they hit me with the thing that they hit me with. Yeah, Romulan's still using the old drone graphic. Where's the Romulan? There's a Romulan prisoner somewhere around here. Where are you? Let's go ahead and recover the stolen data files. I didn't know they were stolen or whom they were stolen from.
You're a disgrace.
Seem to have some skewed priorities. I'm all up in your business, killing your peeps. The uniform is the least of your problems. There you go. Be free! Oh shit. Grenade. Kill the scientist. Geek the mage. Thank you, controls. That roll was way too late, but still appreciated. What the hell is happening to my shield? What am I bleeding from? Lima's busy, like, pulling... Lima's busy putting us all back together. Oh, shit. I like to think that the Hirogen here are more of a... So they're kind of a remnant of when the Hirogen used to be a much bigger deal in this game, because the Hirogen and the Romulans used to be basically on the same side. Like, Sayla, like, left Romulan space and, like, came back, like, a decade later, and she had, like, Hirogen following her, like, under her command. So... They used to, like, the old Romulan arc, if you didn't watch when I did the Romulan arc, and goddamn, am I glad those missions are gone. Holy crap, that was a very, that arc took forever to get through. It's so much better now. But in the old Romulan arc, the Hirogen were kind of like the other antagonist you would have to face. This guy needs to shut the you need to shut up. But, this guy, the Stalker back here, is pretty... I think he's the end boss? I know that... Oh, wow. Oh, you want a piece, do you? Come get it! Yeah, these guys used to be bad news. Now, not so much. Rule! I will rule you. Have a heal. Have a heal, Ren. Yeah. That fight used to be a bit tougher than it is now. Now, not so much. Encrypted data logs.
The Heralded will be well rewarded for your assistance.
And there's a couple Romulans over here for you to free. I don't know if there is a... No, it's an objective. Okay. Performed a great service for the Empire. Now, remember when this mission was first released, it was impossible to finish. Like, you would... Like, it would bug and it would be unbeatable. Like, it would be, like, put into an unwinnable state.
Search the areas for intruders. They can't be far.
Okay. Disable generator. And uncover Tal Shiar plans. The recording is the cutscene of the Tal Shiar chick talking to the Rojan guy. Well, talking to Rule, talking to the Rojan guy. This appears to be a subspace scattering device. It is somewhat reminiscent of Romulan cloaking technology. This device could account for the fact that this base hasn't shown up on long-range sensors. Uncover Tal Shiar plans. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip this cutscene. Oh no, it's not even the cutscene. It's right over here. Okay. Encrypted messages. There we go. Yeah, no flavor text at the end. Just, hey, good job! You did a thing. Oh, it's 20 Romulan marks. It's not 10 Romulan marks. Alright. Read Tal Shiar file. Admiral, I have decrypted the message we recovered. It appears to be from Colonel Hakeeb to Commander Rule. Commander, the darkest hour of the Tal Shiar draws near. The Riemann project is a failure. Even now, forces from Starfleet and the Empire approach our base on Brea 3. Sources indicate that the Empress may take a direct hand in the matter, although I do not know which side she will support. There is no love lost between us. You're dead! Shut up! We will fight to the last man, but if Brea 3 falls, the Tal Shiar must survive. We are the last hope of our people. Darkness is coming. We either embrace it or surrender to oblivion. I don't know if I was hammy enough. I am depending on you to continue the work I have started. We can no longer risk direct confront... Shut the f***! I am depending on you to continue the work I have started. We can no longer risk direct confrontation with Starfleet or the Empire. Use the subspace scattering device to conceal your location as long as possible. I read it as subspace scattering move for a moment. Move in shadow. Act with deliberation. Use cat's paws as the demons have used us. The Remans are drunk on freedom.
The Heralded will be well rewarded for your assistance.
The remains of our people are shattered and broken, begging for scraps when they should be taking revenge. The Empress serves no one but herself. The Tal Shiar is the Empire. We alone remember what it is to be Romulan. I have the utmost confidence in your abilities, Commander.
Do not disappoint me.
That's a key of, like, on his asthma machine, I guess. You're a little late on those reports, buddy. I just cleaned house in your base. I am so done listening to that guy. That's how, like, Hakeeb, he's got asthma. He's got asthma, man. Shit happens. Oh, that's right. Heightened activity. If you're receiving this message, you may be our only hope. Our freighter has had a transporter malfunction over New Romulus, and critical supplies are continuously beaming down in the mountains above the city's staging area. Oh, shit! I'm being bitten. Lima's got it. There's one catch. As a safety precaution, all of our supplies are set to self-destruct if transported without proper authorization codes. What the fuck? Why would you do that? You're beaming bombs onto yourself! What the shit? You must hurry and tag them before time runs out. Why the fuck? I would just let them blow in the middle of nowhere where they won't hurt anyone. Why would you do that? I've done a preliminary scan, and these supplies seem to be attracting local wildlife. Be careful, whatever is in those crates is making the creatures fairly aggressive. Alright, arrange a site-to-site transport. Coordinates locked in. Why would you do that? Why would you put bombs in your supplies? What kind of bullshit? Okay. Baston Peaks. Let's see, get insect repellent. No, this is the bugs. Where's the... Let's see. Romulus scientist. Day 1 arthropods. Thanks for the information. Okay. So there's no mission marker here. So is this it? Are these the supplies? That's a strange device. It's not a supply. Oh boy. Listen, I got stuff to do, and you guys... Listen, I think we're gonna save the, like I said, we're gonna save the others for another episode, because I apparently have some stuff to do. Apparently New Romulus is run by people... Okay, I'm just gonna shoot you. Apparently New Romulus is run by people who want to put, like... Jesus! That's a lot of Thaleron. Apparently New Romulus is run by suicidal, like, nut jobs, because they are beaming bombs onto themselves. So, apparently I gotta go sort this out. So, I'll see you guys next time on Rise of the Redshirt for the other half of New Romulus. Okay. Where the hell are those supplies?